Okay, got your video here, Woody, and I don't know what level of golf you're at, but it appears as though you might be self-taught. You haven't had a lot of formal instruction. There's a couple things that need to be addressed in your golf swing, particularly your setup. You see how you're set up with your Y is way over here. It should be more in the center of your body. Okay, so whatever club you're hitting there, you have it one club less. In other words, it's 2D lofted. Now these are things that may or may not play a role in your swing, but I'm going to point them all out anyway. Secondly, we see that your grip, particularly your right hand grip, and this is where I see a lot of players, when they've taught themselves the game, they develop that grip to try to avoid a slice typically, but the right hand is very strong. It's well under the club. If you look at your right forearm here, it's pointed at your body. It should be pointed more out toward your hip, your right elbow, I'm sorry. And so you've got a very strong grip and you've got the club de-lofted. These are things that now the grip's definitely playing a role in your swing. I don't know what your ball flight is, but I do know that the grip is causing you to swing the golf club with a very shut face, and that shut face is also a part of the problem. Now, if we look down line in the picture on the right, your posture needs some work. Okay, so I don't know how tall you are, but I'll bring a model up over here. And it'd be Justin Rose. So you can see how much knee flex that you have right here. There's a lot of squat position. The objective of your knees is to just take tension out of your legs. You don't want to really bend from your knees that much. It restricts the motion of your body. So there's three changes I'd make it address. I'd get a little more neutral right hand. I'd get the club less de-lofted. Get the butt of the butt of the club pointed more at my belt buckle, and I would get your posture up a little bit. And those three things are going to help you. Now, when you take the club back here, one thing we're going to notice is that's really affecting a lot of the way you play is this club is looking straight up at the sky. It's extremely closed. Okay, the position you'd really want to have is, you can see, bring his face down to where you can see it. That's kind of much more of the position you'd want to have. So that when you swing through the ball, you can use your body to turn the club like that. What happens for you is that you have to swing through it and kind of what we call hold on, because you're reacting to a shut face. Now, you may have developed a lot of this around that grip until you get pretty good contact. You may have developed a lot of this around that grip, and I'll show you one of the photos you want to pay particular attention to. You're not in a position to be able to release the club, which means this. Yeah, if you brought your posture up, you'd be able to use your body a little more to turn. You wouldn't have to kick that left leg in as much. You don't have to work that hard to turn. And you definitely don't want to get your right side high like that. You want to have your body tilted back a little bit. Okay, so you've got a little tilt there. Now when you go this way, because of your posture, which is restricting your turn, it really causes you to run out in front of the golf ball. Okay, so when you come through the ball now, let's finish the point I was making a minute ago. You have to hold on. That's what we call a hold on hit right there, because the face is so shut, you can't afford to roll the hands over because you'll just hit a hook. So you're hitting a block. You see the chicken wing left arm and the hands blocking right here? You still have the palm up at the sky. That's a position that really ends up costing you power. It looks like you're a pretty strong fellow, so you want to be able to maximize your power and be able to what we call release the club. And you'll watch Rory in this position, and you see with his hand, there's the complete extension of the left arm, and see the glove hand. The glove hand is buried. I don't see any of the glove. That's a complete rollover of his forearms on a release. Okay, and you have a hold on move there, and it's restricting your motion through too. So you're just kind of holding on and blocking the shots, and it's all based on that club face. A short swing, so you really want to be able to use your body through it, and you wouldn't want to hang back like this with all this reverse C and have to hold on your hands. You'd want to let it roll and turn like Rory, so you could really go through it. Roll over there and go right through it. And there you go. And that's my cat in the background. Always got something to say about the videos. And you got a lot of this reverse C finish here. So either you hook or you're trying to block a hook. That's my guess. But I'd really like to see you get your posture up to free your body up a little bit. You know, if we take this back here and show you kind of a classic swing for Grant Wade here. You can see that or even one that's more current. Nice full turn. Body has a nice little tilt to it here. See the head? The head stays behind the ball. Nice full shoulder turn. Didn't have to get his lower body's real nice and quiet. He didn't have to kick this leg in. And you would be able to do that too. Now it looks like your girth is pretty big. You're a big guy, and you're not going to be all that supple. It looks like you got the bigger muscles, so you're not going to be all that supple. But one of the things that could help you is if you get your posture up, you wouldn't have to work so hard to turn, and you'd be able to release it through there. So that's where it stands right now. Fundamentals is what I would address with you in a golf lesson. I'd get your posture up, your grip fixed, get the club more in front of you, and just by fixing the grip, you'll have the face in a better position, and when you come through, you're going to be able to release the club instead of holding on. Right now, if you don't hold on, you're in a position to hit very low hooks. I don't know if that's been your game. It looks like this is a low trajectory, hook type of a miss where you're hitting some of these shots, and you hold on to block, and once in a while you'll block one out there. So without knowing your ball flight or your bad shot, that's something that you may want to pay attention to. Looks like you got good speed, very strong, good strength, and all in all, not a bad golf swing. It's got even that balance loss there. It's got to be some of the you got to address the fundamentals, a better starting place so that you can build on it a little bit. So try those things, and then let me know. Report back to me in a few weeks, and we'll see how that posture is looking in a grip. Posture and grip allowing you to turn more and be able to release more through the ball. Okay? Any questions, give me a call.